Big news, my friends! Just recently, OpenAI dropped the first major update to ChatGPT's image generation capabilities in over a year. Now they have the best AI image generation tool on the market, which allows you to generate images from scratch, transform your images into something else, and even edit them with just a few clicks. By the end of this video, you'll know all the use cases for this updated tool, plus we are going to test it against the other top tools that do the same thing. So, getting access to this tool is actually super simple. You can use it right inside ChatGPT, or you can go through Sora over here. But honestly, I would recommend sticking with ChatGPT just because it's way easier to use. All you got to do is click right here and enable image generation mode. You can see that ChatGPT gives us a bunch of suggestions about how we can use this feature, but I want you to show something a bit more exciting. First, let's create an image realistic style. I picked this prompt because it's going to put to the test a bunch of laws I know ChatGPT used to have in terms of image creation. Here is the prompt. Earlier versions struggled with hands and faces, so you just have got to see how realistic it looks now. ChatGPT is creating the photo. In the meantime, I'm going to open up a new window right here, and I'm going to show off another feature that is just amazing. I'm going to upload a picture of my son and tell ChatGPT to make a cartoon hero from this picture. When it's done, I'm going to show you what you can do next with it. And again, while this is going on, I'm going to open up another ChatGPT window and show off to you another use case for content creators. I just snap a picture of the tea box I've got at home, and I'm going to upload this picture to ChatGPT and create a commercial with it. Just wait for it. Show a model, older gentleman of Indian origins, modeling this tea box in a cozy home setting with the morning lights streaming in. Now we come back over here and look at this. This is insane. This literally looks like a real picture. Look how realistic these faces are. And we can see that the model now better understands complex prompts, following the instructions precisely. Here are the stars, outlines of trees. Here is the dog and the backpack. It took all the details into account and haven't missed a thing. And if we come back over here, we'll see that it's done transforming the image. I think it did a wonderful job. You can tell the similarity with the original, yet it's a completely new character, which can be used now to create a cartoon or a comic strip. And just look at the details again. ChatGPT totally picked up how the toys look, even though they have a lot of small details. Now I'm going to put in create a short comic with this hero. And if you come back over here to check on this created commercial use case, you can see what an amazing job ChatGPT did again. The man looks so real, and he's holding that exact same tea box from the picture. If I had my own tangible product or business, I would totally use this because you don't have to hire a professional model, you don't have to hire a professional photographer, or you don't have to rent a studio. You just need to master prompt making in ChatGPT and you're good to go. And you don't have to make dozens of shots like you do with real models. Too late, pick one. You can just use ChatGPT's update and make it work anytime. For instance, I'm just going to put in remove the glasses from this man in the picture. In the meantime, we will get back to quickly check on the comic strip. Just look at it. I think it was done in around 30 seconds. And I didn't even put a lot of thought into it. Let me know what you think about it. And we are getting back to the older gentleman model. Yes, ChatGPT did it. We can see a man without glasses, clean work, no face scrub. Now, before we jump into comparing this with the other tools out there, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to keep up with the latest AI news, I will post videos like this regularly, so you'll always be in the loop on what's new, what's actually worth using, and how to get the most out of it. Now, let's actually put this tool to the test. To do that, we are going to compare ChatGPT's new image generation feature with Grok's and Gemini's, since both of those just dropped an update too. For the first test, we are asking it to create a visual infographic. So we'll go with a prompt like make a visual infographic. Why global warming is happening. Let's see how each one handles it. OpenAI claims that ChatGPT is now much better with the text in images. We are going to find out soon how good it is. I'm pasting that same prompt into the Grok 3 model as well, and I'm going to come over to Gemini and do the same exact thing. My guess is that ChatGPT did the best job with the stuff. So let's start by checking the result with Gemini. Anyway, it worked the fastest. Then Grok and then ChatGPT. So, here is the Gemini work. Well, it looks like an infographic, but it's a total mess. I'm not even sure what is depicted in this picture. The only thing that looks alright is the title. Anyway, do you know if this language even exists? Let me know in the comments if you do. And we are moving on to Grok. Grok created two images. One is a picture of a globe and another one is presumably an infographic. But as you can see, it had the same problem with the text generation. And the picture itself looks too general. If I didn't know the task, I would have never guessed what this infographic is about. And now let's see what ChatGPT has put out. Beautiful infographic, good readable text, nice pictures, and the idea itself is conveyed beautifully. But we're not stopping there because I've got another task that will show off a different angle of what this tool can do. So we are jumping back into Create Image, and this time let's try something fun. Turn my selfie into a futuristic cyborg version of me. Let's see how well it handles that transformation. Create an image, turn my selfie into a futuristic cyborg version of me. Now uploading my picture. And again, moving on to Grok 3, draw, turn my selfie into a futuristic cyborg version of me. And to Gemini, create an image, paste, run. And here's what we get. First, Gemini. Wow, it is a futuristic cyborg, no questions here, but it doesn't look like me at all. I don't even see any similar face features whatsoever. We could have simply not uploaded any photo and gotten the same result. Now, let's see what Grok 3 has to offer. It created a cyborg and it has certain similarities with the original. Same pose, hands crossed, similar hair, the t-shirt color. But still, I wouldn't say this cyborg person looks like me. Now, moving on to ChatGPT. And here's me as a cyborg. Well, in my opinion, this one looks the closest to me. And I really like the quality of the picture. Every little detail. And another test run I really want you to see, but this one is an absolute game changer, especially for content creators. OpenAI suggests that with the new update, ChatGPT image generation mode can create eye-catching YouTube thumbnails. I will use a simple prompt. Generate a thumbnail with a robot using a laptop in a neon-lit room YouTube-style layout. Add title, AI will control you by 2034. And let's use the exact same prompt for Grok. Done. And the same prompt for Gemini. Done. Now I have serious doubts about the results and I will be very surprised if it turns out well. So, Gemini is the fastest yet again, and I think it's for a reason. It didn't create a thumbnail, just a picture, no title, no anything. Plus, the quality of the picture is not so good. Now, let's see what Grok did. It managed to add the text in the pictures, but let's just say it's not what I had in mind. And drumroll please. Yes, ChatGPT understands how the thumbnail should look like. Of course, it's far from perfect. We could work on the text presentation, make it more vibrant and readable. But still, it is a thumbnail which can be used for a YouTube video. And of course, these instruments are getting smarter by the minute. OpenAI already announced that they are working on style referencing, where you can upload an image and ask ChatGPT to generate new ones in the same style, like Midjourney's style transfer. If you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about new ChatGPT's updates, check out this video on my channel and I'll see you there.